The last time a jar didn't open, you probably blamed the lid. It wasn't the lid. That's grip, strength. And after 60, it's one of the first places muscle loss shows up, quietly. Years before anyone calls it a problem. There are 5 signs like this. Most people ignore all of them. And ignoring them has a price. One that climbs the longer you wait. Here's what it actually costs. Doctors have a name for this: sarcopenia. And it's one of the most expensive things that can happen to a body after 60. It started in your 30s. After 60, it accelerates. This isn't about how your arms look. It's about opening a jar, climbing stairs, catching yourself when you trip. Every sign I'm about to show you carries a price tag, and the price compounds silently, like interest running the wrong way. Here's the part that should give you hope. Every one of these signs is catchable, early, and cheaply. I checked these numbers against government data. They're bigger than I expected. So here are the 5 signs in order, from the cheapest to catch to the most expensive to ignore. Sign 1, your grip, that jar, a stubborn bottle cap, a handshake that's lost its strength. Grip strength is one thing your doctor can actually measure, and it predicts far more than how well you open jars. What that means for you is simple. A weak grip is a warning, not a verdict. Catch it here, and it costs almost nothing. A test at a checkup. Handled early, this stays a minor annoyance, but it never gets cheaper than right now. Sign 2, getting out of a chair. Watch your hands the next time you stand up. If your arms do the work, your legs are asking for help. Doctors call it the chair stand test. You can try it at home. Caught now, it's a few exercises. Ignored, it's the first domino. Still free to catch, but the window is starting to close. Sign 3, slower walking. Weak, legs after 60. You cross the street a little slower, stairs feel longer. Walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of independence. What that means for you, every step slower moves the risk closer. The good news? At this stage, reversing it is still realistic. This is the last sign that's still cheap to fix. Sign 4. Your clothes start fitting differently. Sleeves looser, legs thinner. Strength fading faster than the weight. This is muscle leaving your body while you're not watching. And here's where the first real dollars begin. Catch it now, and you're looking at hundreds. A screening. Plan. Miss this window, and you don't get a cheaper one later. Here's the line worth remembering. Muscle loss isn't losing strength. It's losing time, independence, and money. All at once. Sign 5, the one nobody wants to say out loud. Your balance slips. A near fall. A grab for the counter. Weak muscles can't hold you up anymore. This is the sign that turns a health issue into a financial one. One fall that puts you in the hospital averages about $22,500 for a single fall. One night that changes everything. That's more than most people spend on a car, and it rarely happens just once. One fall makes the next one more likely. The body that couldn't catch you before is weaker the second time. But the fall isn't the ceiling, it's the door. When muscle loss takes your independence, this is what waits. A year of nursing home care. About $115,000 every year for as long as you need it. And here's the part almost nobody knows. Medicare does not cover that kind of long-term care. It's one of the leading reasons older adults fall into medical debt. For some, it becomes medical bankruptcy from a sign that started with a jar. Now here's the other side. Fall prevention costs a fraction of that number. A balance check, a strength screen, a plan with your doctor. The same 10 years can look completely different. One path costs 6 figures. The other costs a conversation. I will be honest with you. When I first pulled these numbers, I thought they were wrong, so I checked them against government data. Twice, they held up. That's what made me build this. So here's the one thing to do, not a treatment, a question. Ask your doctor to measure your grip, strength, and check your fall risk. Then ask this, what's my trajectory if nothing changes? That one question costs you nothing. It might be the most valuable thing you ask all year. You watched this far. That puts you ahead of most people. They'll never run these numbers. You just did. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 signs have you noticed in yourself or someone you love? And if you know someone over 60 who calls muscle loss just aging, send them this video.